Biceps Bodybuilding.
Now, there are jury consultants in this case, and the lawyers telling Zimmerman, look, you got to behave in a certain way. We got 6 jurors. They're all women, and we've got a TV camera. I said, Andrea, what is a tarantula? It's a spider. What do spiders do? Well, in the case of the black widow spider, what do? After mating with the male, they kill the male, right? I said, Andrea, you come off to me as a dominant, confident, in control, take no prisoners person.
866-345-5253.
Oh.
That's 866-345-5253 or online at tnlake.net. Water's Edge Properties Broker.
Donate your unwanted vehicle, clothing, or household items to the Salvation Army. You get a tax deduction while helping others in your community. And visit a Salvation Army family store for great bargains on clothes,
You hear my elbow crack?
household items. For locations or donation pickup, go to satruck.org or call 1-800-SA-TRUCK. Donate your vehicle to the Salvation Army. Doing you more good. Call 1-800-SA-TRUCK.
Need a vacation? Right now, just $4.99 gets you 2 nights at one of 22 Wyndham Hotels and Resorts properties, plus round-trip flights for 2 on select major airlines. That's right.
It's not light when you superset.
And 2 nights at Wyndham Properties, just $4.99.
Started Thursday morning, calmed down, then picked up again in the afternoon. Before it was over, neighbors say it involved 50 to 60 people.
People was fighting in the middle of the street, and they was fighting in the alley. It was petty for them to even bring out gunshots, even to fight. It's always petty to me.
Someone began shooting during the fight, leaving a 17-year-old girl suffering non-life-threatening wounds. Police are still investigating. A doctor injured when an ambulance crashed in Fond du Lac County this week has passed away.
32-year-old Dr. Stanley Phillips died of injuries suffered when the ambulance he was in hit a culvert on the side near Rosendale.
The next forecast is coming up next from the OverTheTopRoof.com News Center. I'm Darren Toms.
When you call Callan and experience Callan's craftsmanship, your first word will likely be, wow. For creative and beautiful remodeling solutions by professional and courteous staff, visit Callan.com. Get acquainted at Callan's Mosquito or Brookfield showrooms, or call 414-529-5809 for a free consultation.
As many as 7.5 million Americans have psoriasis, and many of them suffer in silence.
What are you shaking your head at in there, Don? Do you think that's not true? No, I'm not. No, we don't. The media. I'm talking about the media needs. I don't want any riots. No, when I say long, from the media perspective, we haven't had a good riot in this country. I don't know how long. A riot is an opportunity for the media to show how unjust and unfair, basically how sucky the country is, and there hasn't been that chance. Okay, we had this as our morning update today, but here in case you missed it.
Hi!
The first let me play devil's advocate with you here.
Okay.
There are some women who might think this guy's wonderful. There's some women who might think this guy is great, that he saw the temptation, that he took steps to remove it in order to preserve and protect his marriage, that he is admitting a weakness, that he might have fallen, damage to his marriage, and so he took a proactive step and got the temptation out of the
Dentistry, and a lot of them are perfectionists.
Yeah.
And I've worked for a lot of really good dentists, but they have their own particular quirks. Just like there's some industries where it takes a certain type of personality to do that particular job.
Well, it's like this one. I'm telling you, you have to be off-kilter psychologically to succeed at this job, the one I've got.
I have to agree with you.
You have to lie to yourself every day.
Well, you have to, otherwise you can make yourself crazy, because everything that's, I'm not that much younger than you are.
Yeah.
And I'm watching right turn into wrong, wrong turn into right, up is down, down is up, and I'm like, what happened to the society I grew up in? Couple to go ahead and take,
Your head.
That's right.
But please do, because I'm going to tell you a little short story. Way back in the first 2 or 3, 4 years of this program, we had a call from a young man in North Dakota. And his uncle, I believe, was a member of Congress. And this man was about your age, maybe a little younger. And he was great. He thought his uncle was just full of it. He thought his uncle was just an absolute joke, and he called here and gave us every reason why. And 10 years later, we heard from him again, and he was embarrassed at the pressure, especially when you leave home to go to school or whatever, and you're separated from your parents. The pressure on you is going to be immense, and I hope that you're able to fight it off.
I will try my best.
And I hope you don't leave the country, because the country's going to need people like you.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not just saying that, Eli. It's going to need people like you. If it's going to, there's always going to be an America, Eli. But is it going to be the kind of America your parents and grandparents grew up in? And is it going to be the kind of country that you're going to be able to grow up in?
Laser hair removal, and yeah, most treatments are quick, no downtime, can be done over lunch. Plus, save big right now. 50% off your first treated area, 60% off 2 areas, 70% off 3 treated areas. 1-800-BE-IDEAL. 1-800-BEIDEAL, and online at idealimage.com.
Melissa Pulliam graduated from West Point and was quickly deployed to war where she led a platoon. Today she leads a new team at the Coca-Cola Company as a distribution center manager directing operations.
Melissa found a home at the Coca-Cola Company, but there are still thousands of well-trained vets looking for employment. We are
Loaded, so whatever. I'm holding this in front of the camera trying to cheat the YouTube system. Alright, this is my personal